Luc Bouchard here, and this is today's Forgiveness Declaration, Card Draw, and Reduction. I forgive myself for believing that I don't deserve a good, happy life. Okay, so here's my reduction on this. Talk about playing small and self-victimization. How special are we when we decide that we are unlovable? Ultimately, this is about subscribing to the message of the ego and not God's. Believing in separation and not in unity. Living a life of quiet desperation is a choice, just like joining with the Holy Spirit is. The only difference is knowing that God has our back and the ego does not. So who are you listening to? There's definitely something about a belief that we are not meant to have a happy, good life. It really is a form of victim consciousness about the fact that I don't deserve that, or I shouldn't have a good life, or that's for other people. It's like how does that serve you? Where does that get you? What do you model to others? You're modeling to others that you have to play small and that you don't deserve a good life. So you're in essence, because you're not giving yourself permission to live life to the fullest, you're also telling other people that they shouldn't either. And is that the message you want to portray to the world, that everyone should be not living a happy, good life? So it really is about basically taking responsibility. As you'll hear me, if you watched these videos, you'll see that I talk about this on a regular basis, about taking responsibility for your happiness. And you don't have to. You can continue to live, live playing small, but it doesn't serve anyone. So, this image. Yeah, I'd never been this close to pelicans before. I had seen them at a distance, and I had no idea how big they are. Like, these are big birds, and I was kayaking on a lake, and I had my DSLR with me, and I was just able to get this close with my zoom lens, and this is just a magnificent picture. And the fact that I was able to capture it is even better. So, and yeah, these pelicans represent, the fact that, as I've mentioned in another video, the pelican doesn't ask to have a good life. The pelican just has a good life. The pelican does what the pelican wants, and it fishes, and it mates, and it migrates, and it's all that stuff. And I don't see pelicans playing small, and and asking permission to have a good life. But maybe that's my perception. I'm Luc Bouchard. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it served you, and that there was some clarity came to you around why we play small and we don't think we have a good and happy life. And just encourage you to, if you're thinking of, or if you're worried about, not worried, but if you find yourself in a constraint where you're really not stepping into your muchness, your fullness, then hand that over to the Holy Spirit and ask to see it differently, because that's not how we're supposed to be.